As the world gathers speed, slow living is making a comeback. But why? What is slow living about? Slow living is a decision to live a more balanced, meaningful life through slowing things down and appreciating both the world around us and what we have. Slow living is closely connected to nature. Taking time to slow down and appreciate the natural world around us, we are able to connect with the beauty and wonder of creation. Our days are far from boring. Each day brings with it a new task, a new experience, which feeds our knowledge and wisdom. So give me a few minutes to share with you some parts of what we get up to during the week. Enjoy! Since temperatures have dropped considerably during January, it is advisable to cover this lemon tree, which we planted in a pot 2 years ago. Last year the temperatures weren't this low, so we didn't need to do this. However, this year we have early morning frost and it could damage the tree, so I decided to cover it. Some tips on this task: never try and do it on a windy day, and ask for help, because it took me much longer than I imagined. The day after the storm, it was a beautiful sunny day, so this really puts you into the mood to do some gardening. I decided to remove this nettle weed that had overgrown, and it was a bit dangerous for the dogs too. Chopped it up into a bucket, threw some rainwater which we had gathered into the bucket, and held the leaves, the weeds down with a weight, and covered the bucket with a lid, but leave some space for air. Leave in the bucket for about a week, and then strain it, and it makes a concentrated fertilizer for your plants. I then pulled out the rest of the stinging nettle and put it into the wheelbarrow to take it to the compost bin. One tip when doing this task is to wear very good gloves and a long-sleeved top, because it can cause you a rash. I learned this the hard way. In the garden, one task leads to another. When I was removing the stinging nettle, I realized that the roses needed some cleaning up around the area, removing the weeds, and I decided to put a stone border around it so I will be able to put some mulch in, and it remains nice and tidy. next day it was back to raining and cloudy, so I decided to do some crafts. A friend of mine gave me these used terracotta pots, and I decided to give them a concrete stone effect. If you enjoyed this week's video, please consider subscribing, and I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Till our next video, bye bye, have a lovely week.